Did you know there are 5 political parties in the U.S., but we only hear about 2? Did you know Florida isn't the only state changing the facts about Black history? I'll give you the details shortly, right here on Straight Hatin'. Welcome back to Straight Hatin', baby. Woo! Straight Hatin' is brought to you by Straight Hatin' Fashions and More. It's an online store selling a new brand of merchandise called Straight Hatin'. We currently have a limited supply of 5 different items, but we will soon progress to 100 plus items in the near future. Go check us out at straighthatinfashionsandmore.com. We currently have a new promotion going on. It started on August 1st and the last day is August 31st. Go to straighthatinfashionsandmore.com and make your purchase. For every completed order totaling $100 or more, you'll receive 1 free Straight Hatin' carry bag. Here's a Straight Hatin' carry bag. You see the brand name right across the front, the brand name across the back. In the front, in the zipper pocket here, for easy access. Inside, you got the opening, and it carries a lot of stuff. And here's your drawstrings. Right here, you also have a pocket for your AirPods, your earpieces. Also, if you wear glasses or shades, you can put that in there as well. Here's your Straight Hatin' carry bag. For every purchase of $100 or more, you'll receive 1 free carry bag. Also, if you buy 2 bags or more, you'll receive 1 free carry bag as well. Now, when you make your purchase, you can't put your shirt sizes on there unless you go to checkout. When you go to checkout, there's a comment section. You have to put your shirt sizes there. Also, for your free bag, I want you to type in, "Send me my bag." Send me my free bag. So when I get the order, the processing team will look at it. They'll put the free bag in your order with you. So make sure you go to straighthatinfashionsandmore.com to make your order to get your free bag as well. I'm your host, AC. Tonight I have a special guest, my wife Tasha Mack.
Hi. In the place to be. Holla back.
She will be my co-host for tonight. So, how you feel about that?
I'm gonna give it to you raw. I feel great. Nice to join y'all.
All right. We're going to cover some topics that she may know and some topics she don't know. So hopefully she can hang with us tonight.
Yes.
All right. Let's get to it. The first topic we're going to talk about is football. We just finished week 3 of the preseason, and we have 1 more week left in the preseason before the regular season starts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you ready for football?
Oh, you ready for some football? Yes, I am. Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Wednesday night, whatever night you want to give it to me, I'm ready, baby. Yes, let's do it.
You do know they don't play football on Wednesday night, right?
Well, college football and all kind of footballs, hey.
Okay, all right.
Little league. I'm ready for some football.
I'll give her that one. Now, let's start with the first game of the night. Last night, Monday night, at 7 o'clock, Baltimore Ravens played the DC Commodores. Now, that was a good game Monday night. Overall, great game all the way through. It was a great game all the way through. Now, the Commodores did beat the Ravens 29-28. So, for that matters, I'm going to give them their respect on their name. We're not sure yet if they're using the name legally. However, they are using the name Commanders. So, I'm going to call them the Commodores. So, from now on, we're going to make sure, I'll give y'all respect. Y'all gave us a hard time at practice. Y'all was fighting and stuff, but y'all proved yourself on the game. So, Yeah, that's much respect to y'all right there. So you're not gonna hear this much from me often because I don't expect to lose. But anyway, we lost by 1 point. The last 9 seconds, that's what mattered. Y'all did it. So pass to you. And they broke our preseason streak. We had 24. We was gonna make them 25, but that did not happen. Our preseason streak began in 2015 and it ended last night.
What year?
2023.
Let the record reflect.
It's all good. It's all good. We still had 24 straight wins in preseason, but we're getting ready for a regular season. So we trained those guys. They got better. They did a good job, and we're looking for it. We hopefully y'all guys do well in this season. Since y'all try to prove something to us, it was proven. So keep it going, Commodores. I'm still not a damn fan, but got my respect.
One question.
Yes.
So, y'all trained them to beat y'all.
Hey, when the student gets better than the teacher or gets close to the teacher is happy.
Even though they was doing all that fighting and all kind of stuff.
They was bullshitting.
Yeah.
But they came to play. They didn't, there was bullshit in the training. They was crying. Let's not forget, they were crying in training a week or so ago. Their coach and their owner had to get in their ass and tell them they better step up their game because they playing and training with the damn Ravens. So they stepped it up.
With the birds.
They didn't want to get fired.
They was training with the birds.
They stepped it up. So
the bird streak is over. The bird. The bird is the bird.
We know it's going over, baby. We here to stay. That means at least somebody learned something. We tried to train other teams last season, the season before that. Those bastards fell. This team, they trying to prove something. So, hey.
They listen.
They listened.
Yeah,
So.
y'all better keep listening if y'all want to beat the Cowboys this season. That's all I want to say, Commodores.
Hey, DMV.
Commanders, whatever.
DMV, baby. DMV. All right. Here's a recap of other games played during week 3. Sunday night, the New Orleans Aints beat the LA Chargers 22-17. Saturday night, the Seattle Seahawks beat up on those Dallas Cowgirls.
Who?
Dallas Cowgirls, 22-14. They beat them up.
Preseason.
22-14.
Preseason.
She's a Cowgirls fan. Y'all didn't notice.
Oh.
This piece of crap that she got on. She's a lovely woman, but she's wearing crap though. But Las Vegas Raiders beat the LA Rams 34-17. Indianapolis Colts beat the Chicago Bears 24-17. Those damn Pittsburgh Squealers beat the Buffalo Bills 27-15. They probably cheated, but hey, we don't know. We don't really know.
Tomlin might be walk on the field.
Yeah, probably
Mike
walk backwards on there.
Mike Tomlin Jones.
That's dumb stuff. Miami Dolphins beat the Houston Texans 20-3. Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Detroit Lions 25-7. San Francisco 49ers beat the Denver Broncos 21-20. Kansas City Chiefs beat the Arizona Cardinals 38-10. Tennessee Titans beat the Minnesota Vikings 24-16. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the New York Jets 13-6. Now, New York Jets got Aaron Rodgers. Now, they will talk about how Aaron Rodgers wasn't really meshing with the team or really working well with the team. But now they're promoting the first game of the season, regular season, New York Jets with Aaron Rodgers. So, hey, they got to get the story straight because we didn't forget how y'all talking crap about him. But I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, so let's get it, Aaron. The New England Patriots beat the Green Bay Packers 21-17. I think the Patriots got that new guy there, Ezekiel Elliott from your squad.
Where you came from?
Your squad. Ezekiel Elliott. I hope he learns how to wear his jerseys up there. Maybe they could teach him that in that cold weather. What do you think?
He might have it a little bit longer, you know. He was best fit at the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, have a crop top
it
right
was, he did
across
his
here.
season and he was ready to go. So much respect to him, and we'll see him on the field. Like, just as well as we do all of them. Like, I have on a Jalen Smith jersey right now. You know, he was a great defender of ours, but he moved on as well. So, like, we still gonna love him the same as when he was playing with us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wish him well.
Your whole team.
But he gonna get crushed during the season.
Your whole team didn't learn how to move on. Pass them down fire rings and stuff. That old crap you be talking about.
And listen, let me tell you something. You have names, little nicknames for all these other teams. So you know what? I'm gonna give your team a nickname. We're gonna call y'all the Baltimore Cravens, cause y'all are craving for y'all third ring that y'all haven't won since what, 13? I mean, you had 20 years to catch up to the 5-ring Dallas Cowboys, but you never did.
We had
the Patriots did it
since 2000. So you didn't have any since 2000.
We don't need them.
Matter of fact, you haven't won the Super Bowl since 2000, since 97.
And we still got bragging rights. We haven't won a Super Bowl ring ever since King Tut was put into the tomb. But guess what? We still got 5 rings.
She said it. You heard it right here on Straight Head, baby.
We still got 5 rings.
Right here.
And y'all
First.
team still sitting on 2.
All right, moving right along.
Yeah.
Friday night.
I digress.
New York Giants beat up on the Carolina Pussycats, 21-19. Those Carolina Pussycats suck.
I wish I will beat the Giants next time.
Never. Cincinnati Bengals tied the Atlanta Falcons 13-13. Thursday night, Cleveland Browns tied the Philadelphia Eagles 18-18.
So 2 tied games in the preseason. Do you think that's history, or you think that doesn't happen before? Because I think that's like a history. I've never heard of that before, but like I said, preseason games are, you know, I really watch. So
you're talking about teams that I don't give a shit about. Only team on them 2 groups of games.
The Cowboys.
The Falcons probably was doing their thing.
Cowboys. He loved the Cowboys.
I don't care about the Bengals, the Browns, or the damn Eagles. Actually, anybody in that damn division. So.
What's Cincinnati in your division?
Damn
and the Browns.
Damn them too. Hey, that wraps it up on the 3rd week of preseason football game. I'll keep you posted on my Baltimore Ravens next week after we play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Saturday night, August 26th at 7 p.m. Baltimore Ravens, baby, all day. Let's switch this topic real quick. Go to politics. You ready for politics?
All right, let's go to politics. Let's see what they got going on in the world today, baby. Yes.
What is your view on politics right now?
All these different parties and all these different things about fraud and all kind of stuff. They're supposed to be the leader of our nation, and they acting like they from the streets. So I don't even know what to think about politics right now. I'm gonna vote you for president. That's what I'm gonna do. As long as you don't wear that Baltimore Raven jersey, you got my vote. Y'all heard it here first. Straight ahead.
Yeah, she definitely straight ahead. Now, there are 5 different political parties, but we only hear about the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. Did you know there was 5 different parties?
And I would say they're like Democratic, Republican, Independent, the MAGA Party, and the IDAGF Party.
The damn MAGA Party is a damn party. Yeah, the Republican Party is 2 damn parties right now. But the other 3 parties are the American Independent Party, the Green Party, and the Peace and Freedom Party.
Oh, wow.
Now, I'll tell you about these parties because we need to know that there's more than just Democrats and Republicans. I'm not going to go details on these parties on this episode, but we'll go more detail in other episodes. Also, we need to know that we have more to vote about. more options to vote in the parties. Now we just need people to step up in those parties to run the country like they're supposed to, because the Democratic Party and the Republican Party need to be destroyed and rebuilt from the ground up with some adult professional personnel. Now these children, these grown as old as children running our country.
Preach.
So that's how I feel on that. Now, to get to my main topic that I want to talk about, Florida is not say Florida, I bet Florida.
You from the country now, baby.
Florida. I say Florida. Florida is not the only state trying to change history. Did you know that?
I knew that, but I didn't know it like this, like how it is in the news and everything, yeah.
According to the online newsletter called The 74, now what I'm about to tell you are real facts, and then I'm going to tell you my point of view on those facts. Now, here's the facts. There are a total of 35 states, not just Florida, a total of 35 states who are trying to change black history. Now, these states have introduced a combination of 47 new bills. 47 new bills. That means a few states have did 3 bills, and some states did 2 bills. But in 35 states, they put out 47 bills. These bills were created to stop, change, rewrite, and teach a new version of history. These are facts, not my opinion or my word. Those are the points that it's trying to do. Now, it's not the first time this happened in our history. It's happened before. The main goal is to stop the teaching of black history. This includes topics about anything involving race or sexism, civil rights, slavery, critical race theory, or any topic that'll make white students feel bad about themselves. Now, how noble can they be? I mean, that's very thoughtful of them. I'm glad they're thinking of their people. That's very thoughtful and kind. Now, the explanation backing these goals is because the youth had no direct involvement in what happened in the past. They should not be made to feel bad, to feel shame, or feel any sense of responsibility for what happened before their time. In part, I agree.
Right.
But what they're doing is not the answer. Now, and just to be clear, although a total of 47 bills were introduced by a combination of 35 states, there's only 50 states, but 35 of them passed bills. Only a few were signed and legally passed, and the others are waiting to be passed very soon. Now, each bill that hasn't been passed yet has a date on them that's coming up very soon, so they can go through passing. Now, they're not letting us know what's going on with this because they're passing it without our knowledge. But somebody knows what's going on, even though we may not know what's going on because we've been distracted by everything else.
Exactly.
But they are taking over and destroying our history. Now, here's my take on this matter. It's going to take everyone in the United States to stop this, both black and white people together. There's no longer could be just one race trying to stop everything. We have to work together as a group, black people and white people, together to stop this in unity.
Right.
Because if you're white and you said all lives matter, then prove that in action. If you believe and you have family and friends that are black, then you need to do something, not just say words. Do something to stop, first of all, these bills from taking place. And if you're black and you believe Black Lives Matter, act on it. We need to bond with white folks, get together to stop this from happening. It's already taking place.
Yes.
So we have to do this together. If we're going to be a united front in the United States, together, we have to do it together. We've been divided long enough, black people, white people. There's other cultures out there, but the main ones that in division are black and white. Now, whatever happens in the United States usually happens in every country as well, because it's followed. It happens here first, then immediately, sometimes immediately you go to another country, and sometimes it goes in time periods. But black people are the only people on earth that's despised and hated, and let's say influential. We influence every culture there is on earth, and hate it at the same time. So they hate us but love us at the same time. We're the only culture, black people, that don't have a bill that protects them against race. Now, a bill has been introduced, but not passed. Just recently, a couple of months ago, the bill for Asian or Chinese people has been passed for hate crimes. The one for blacks has been introduced several times, but never passed.
Right.
Black people are the only group of people has never been publicly apologized to, has never been given reparations, has never been legally protected. Let me say this. We fight for protection. We march, we do a lot of stuff, but legally, there hasn't have any laws been passed. Now, just last month, they stopped another law for affirmative action. Or what was it? To help us, black people get to schools and stuff like that. They're erasing and reversing anything that has happened before blacks. Plus, they're trying to erase the history. You can't teach or talk about civil rights. You can't teach or talk about slavery. And if they talk about slavery, they're teaching how it benefited and how it was good for black people. Now, the sad part is you have people that actually believe that on both sides. There's older white people that believe that black people will benefit from it, and there's black people believe that they benefit from it as well. There's no one that's actually stopping or talking about how bizarre this stuff is and how crucial it is to need to actually stop this. Do you think that there's black people and white people that don't know what's going on? Of course. There's powerful black people out there. But no one's talking or stopping it or trying to do anything about it. Correction. The NAACP is working to try to fight it. There's different programs, different groups that are trying to fight against this. But they cannot do this alone.
Right. And
when they're not, let's say, they're not noticed, because you not hear anything about this, except if you go research or go deep on it. They're not really talking about these things that matters. Now, if you erase a history of people and teach something that wasn't there, that's easy for slavery to come back again. Slavery has been around for years, even before our time. and before black people got enslaved. So all you have to do is teach them that slavery was good, was a benefit. Now, if we believe that slavery was a benefit to us and started learning this, and it's repeatedly taught to us, then we're like, damn, we need slavery. Now, if this taught to white people as well, they said, well, damn, they need slavery. So it's easy to be enslaved again by the teaching that's being put out there already. Now, who better to attack and teach this stuff to but the youth? You can't teach the adults something. It's not the same thing. Right. You teach the youth because they're more influential. They will learn this, and they would absorb this, and then they will walk in that walk. So we're teaching our own youth to be in slavery and to be enslaved. Now, if you are trying to, let's say, if you are trying to better something, then what you need to do is not double down on the BS that you try to teach, but how about teach the white kids what happened, teach the black kids what happened, and then come with a solution to get from there.
Right.
That's how you change things. That's how you work together. Come with a reasonable solution. You're right. No one should feel bad about what our past ancestors did.
Yes.
However, we should acknowledge what happened and go forward, first accepting, acknowledging, then find the steps to get past that. Or they do the double down on stupid. So that's my take on that situation. What about you?
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, there's no way to, well, I feel like they can right the wrong better than they are doing right now. They're sitting there really, like you say, kind of like going back in time by trying to act like slavery was good. Because like our youth is the future.
Right.
You know, so if they get our future to feel like slavery was good, then they could be embedded in slavery again.
Right.
You know, it's just in a different way, you know what I'm saying? They could like be the ones that not rise to the top and just working for, you know, the white man or working for the black man who works for the white man. You know, like how Samuel Jackson played in Candyland with Mr. Candy and Django. You know, we don't need none of those. We need our children to be strong. We need our children to know that they are the future. And what Florida is doing and all these other states are doing, I do not condone this. Like, they should teach that African Americans was on boats and they wasn't slaves when they was on the boats. They was masters of the boats. They was masters of the sea before they trapped us and bonded us into slavery. So I just need to know, all the young kids to know that we were kings and queens, and we still are. And that's my take.
Again, we should live in together in unity, black and white folks. But until we get past the dumb stuff that's going on right now, we have to work together to stop it. We have to work together to teach the correctness of it, the truth of it.
Right.
And then we can fix it by going forward and making measures that'll work to keep us together instead of separation. You know, and that's my take on that situation. And I thought everybody should at least know that, because it's not just Florida. That's what they try and get you to believe. Look this stuff up. I saw the bills myself. It's 47 bills in 35 different states. The state that I'm in currently right now passed 2 or 3 of them already.
Of course.
So, and you would think that some of the states, out of 35 states, out of 50 states, there's 35 against 15 states remaining. That means that's almost every state. So, let's do this together, people. Let's work together. Let's really show love. Let's really show kindness to one another. Let's really step up and be a family to one another. Black and white folks together.
All races.
All races together.
Yes.
Okay, that's a wrap on this episode. I want to recommend 4 movies. I think you'll enjoy watching. Equalizer 3. It's my take. That's what I recommend.
Denzel's back.
Yeah, Denzel. Now, you probably don't know Denzel Washington's real name is Denzel. Denzel Washington. Fun fact.
I know why it was called. Why they changed it to Denzel.